everyone, this is Kosher Bacon. Welcome back to Stoneblock. I have just finished converting the entire floor over there into iron spikes. Let's break that. We no longer have a need of this, do we? Yeah, let's just break this, break that, break this. There we go. Excellent. Superb. Awesome. Just tiny little tweaks to the mob farm, making it slightly more efficient. We can one day replace those with, like, what have yous and thingamajigs, and oh my goodness, that started filling up, didn't it? Well, so far so good. I can't say anything in here immediately jumps out at me that, hey, I need to take a look at this, but yeah. At some point this is going to fill up. For some reason we're not getting as many loot chests. Maybe it's just, you know, they drop less frequently in this pack. Because we've gotten plenty of other stuff, but yeah. Well, come to think of it, actually overall it feels like we're getting less and less things. I did not mean to grab that. The thing I did mean to grab was all the Infernium essence that we have on us right now. Because it is time to complete a quest finally, after several episodes of just straight-up automation. It's a very helpful quest that's going to be useful and important. Yes, those are words. I said words. Look at me. No longer shall we craft up essence manually like some kind of whatever we are. Here. Essence. We almost have enough. Oh wait, do we even have a diamond for it? We're gonna need a diamond for it, I think. This should have made us... yeah. We just spent all our diamonds on this gigantic lava storage thing, which is still going, mind you. As this continues to just convert at a stupidly fast rate. Okay, where were we? Yeah, should have enough over here. Convert it. Convert it. Yes. Excellent. It is time. What else did we need this for? Yeah, that's right, prosperity shards. Prosp. Master infusion crystal. Huzzah. Yay. Okay, toss the rest of the essence in here. Alright, so let's get this thing in here, and we can teach it some stuff. I actually should have kept that essence on me a bit longer. That's fine. We can teach it that internal. Remember that. Apply. We can teach it that. We can teach it all kinds of things. Yeah, you know what? Let's just teach it stuff on camera. Why not? Complains about episodes being too short and does stupid things on camera. I am the smartest man alive. Yeah. It's not that the episodes are too short, it's that sometimes I have trouble coming up with content, because I don't know how interesting automation is the 20th time over. Here. And internal. You remember the buffer, actually. Apply. Intermedium. Let's teach it how intermedium can be used to make supremium. And how supremium can be used to make the red stuff. Or this is supernium. I can't talk. This is supremium. Apply, and that should be good. And yeah. Just make sure you remember that, and we're fine. Now if we have some way of making tons and tons of essence, probably these garden clutches, then we'll be all set. Okay, where were we? So last episode, we set up, it's actually just started running for like a little bit yet. We set up this thing, which I can happily report does seem to be running? Question mark? Oh, you know what? I never set the recipes on this. That's why it's not running. Also, hold up a second. Let's insert pink, which means one of these is extract pink, right? Extract on gray, insert on gray. That's dust. Insert on gray, pink. Oh yeah, that's right. So hold up. Why didn't this go in here at all? Oh, because this isn't set to round robin. Whoop. Alright, so we're just gonna manually put this in here to teach it how to do stuff. Recipe, this, external, apply. Recipe. Use all of it. Keep it in the external, apply. put it externally, apply. And come on, just confirm that this works. Excellent. Okay. So this thing's gonna run for a bit, and just I'll come back 3 episodes from now needing some stacks of glass, and instead of having to smelt it up, it'll be ready for me. That's the entire purpose of that. I could also stand to speed it up a lot. The reason I wanted that glass, by the way, was for the glass fiber. What is it called? This stuff. The AMI cables need this quartz fiber. And now we had some glass for it. So, quartz. Now we can make a wireless receiver, which we're not making, or that cable, or these conduits, which are, you know, what you'd expect. But we're going to do this for now. And some wool. I just converted some string to wool to get this. Boom, we actually have some cabling now. We can go places and do things. So that's good. So, actually, how far away are we from the controller? Because we might want to get that one started early. Do we have an... Yeah, we have an engineering press. We have the pure ones. Sky. What was this? Just that? It was. And then you had to smelt it, if I recall. Yeah. Okay, so we can actually get a controller right now. I heard that the ultimate furnace is a possible quest reward. Speaking of which, maybe we'll get it. Wouldn't that be something? Watermills, okay. Yeah. Boom. First controller. So, this thing's pretty good. How do I want to do this? I want to think about this. Let's do it like this for now, where there's just the controller over here, and that just accepted energy on all on its own, which is fine. I guess I'll just stick that next to that. So functionally, it looks the same. In fact, functionally, it is the same. In this case, right now, the controller is only being used as an expensive piece of cable. But oh boy, are good things going to happen from this. Glow. Don't we have glowstone? Should have had a ton of it. Yeah. Actually not getting a whole ton of glowstone. Maybe we'll make glowstone seeds next, because we like to use it for a lot of things. Cryothium and that. Yeah, that's not happening. Glowstone essence. Glowstone seeds are only tier 3, so 2 pieces of the blue essence plus or minus another one should be good. How much of the blue essence do we have? We have 2. And one of the reds. Very good. So we'll just turn that into glowstone seeds. Alright, base crafting. Pretty soon we're going to make auto crafters, but just for now, I need the, the thing. Glowstone seeds, yes, they are going to be very helpful. Really? I thought that was it. Is it really this? Glowstone seed. Oh, it has to be blocks of glowstone. Grr. That's annoying, but understandable. Yeah, let me just grab 16 of these. Glowstone seeds. Very good. Alright, so we have a ton of redstone. I guess for now we'll just pick this up, grab this, pop this in there instead. Let me grab a chest. Yeah, these two should be out of here. I don't know why we have these. They should really go down in the junk area. So let me go stick my spare seed over there. And this is just making essence right now. Very good. Crafter. Oh, hey, remember when we crafted a whole bunch up yesterday? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Or use that. Stick that in there. Need some flux ducts. Grab one of these things. One of these things. Okay. So in this case, just teach this that, what is it, this? Yeah, makes that. And, yeah. Then we'll teach it glowstone blocks, I guess. Can you convert glowstone blocks easily? Maybe actually we'll just make this external for now. Set this to insert. Extract always active. No need to extract from here. There we go. Easy as pie. That will just run for power. I think actually we're going to want those conduits back. Alright, sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Kind of, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so, yeah, what were we doing in the first place? We were going to make those smart cables, right? Smart. Oh, you can make dense smart cables, too. And yeah, that's all our glowstone for now, but don't worry, we'll have more. So yeah, let's look at this thing, because these are cool. I wonder if they're bad for performance, though. But yeah, every time we use up a channel on it, it will let us know. Okay, how do we want to do this, then? Let's identify. I wanted to do it over here or something. So I guess let's go... Let's be smart about this. 2, 3. Okay. Let's go get the underlayer going. Alright, now I just gotta dig in this direction until I come back in contact with what I want. And you know what? I'm just gonna cut here, and I'll be right back. Alright, this is different. This inscriber isn't hooked up to anything, the advanced one, but it's still running. Do advanced inscribers from AE2 stuff not need channels? Like, I was using the smarts cables to try and diagnose where the channels were, because I expected this to eat up 7 over here, but... Oh, hold up. It stopped now. Okay, so they do need some type of power, so they will need this, but that doesn't eat up a channel. Good to know. And then this thing just has its own little buffer of energy. Okay. So yeah, this will make this, this will make this, this will make this, this will make that. Very good. Okay, and we can use like a importers and exporters and what have you, or specifically we're going to look at the... I have the best words, I really do. Applied. I don't know what this thing's called. The interfacer? Maybe. Oh yeah, it is called like an interface, isn't it? Interface. Yeah, the ME interface. Glass and iron is easy enough. Formation cores and annihilation cores are annoying, but I think we have a couple of them. Nope. Oh, how many of these do we have? Surprisingly, that's not what I was expecting to run out. Fluix, huh? I guess I'll go crush this up into Fluix dust. We're getting close to that automation stuff, just you wait, because that room's going to serve a couple other purposes as well. Oh, can this not be pulverized? We have to actually make our own Fluix crystals. That would suck. Oh, good news is I keep these. Redstone. Quartz. Alright, I need a pool of water. This will do. Yep, there we go. That's just going to make a whole bunch of Fluix crystals. 2 stacks, in fact. And we'll have to automate the production of that, or really it just comes down to we're going to EMC it. And EMC is impossible to get early game if you're willing to grind for it. That's fine. We just need a couple of Fluix dusts right now. Very good. Okay, formation core, annihilation core. And then the annihilation core is just that, but needs more Fluix. Okay. Unless I have it backwards and it's something else, but it's fine if it is. You can't just crush that into... No, that makes sense, doesn't it? Because otherwise, yeah, you could just make infinite whatevers. Okay, and we need that interface now. I'm also going to want the molecular assembler, but for now we'll just use an interface. Recursive networking. I don't know what that means. So this thing's pretty cool. It does eat up a channel, I'm assuming, but you can configure it to... Oh, there's an interface terminal. Interesting. I actually have not looked at this. So the interfacer allows the system to interact with other stuff. So we could tell it to, well, interface with this, and then like get a crafting thing. I don't know. I'm working too advanced. I'm still learning the thing myself. It's been too long. Redstone, silicone. We need to make more. How do we make more silicone? Silicone essence is a tier 2 seed. How else can we make it? Smelting crushed quartz. Cert. Do we have regular Certus quartz? No, but we have this, so we can just smelt this. And that will give us some silicone for now until we just make the silicone seeds. You smelt this. You've made that, thank you. Pop that back over there. This is meant to be a lot cleaner, what I was trying to do here. Basically, the end goal is each of those 7 things should be fully wired up and autonomous, where they'll just make their own things. And at the end of the day, I have, like, underneath them a drawer with the things that they've made me. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Maybe I'll have it above them. That should be possible. I don't know. We'll see. Not even a drawer, really. Just like it should make a stack or keep 4 stacks of each of the things on hand. But if I have to just put the stuff in and do it stack by stack, I can always do that, can't I? Here, let's grab some gold for the logic stuff. I like having things. I guess I'll go grind some stuff together, and I'll be right back. Alrighty then, taking a break from the automating stuff, I was planning on doing a molecular assembler wall, but I need a mental break, so let's go convert a bunch of creosote oil over into the planks, and that's a break. This is my life. This is fun. This is what I do for fun, guys. It is actually fun, is the funny bit. And that wasn't even all of it. But it should be enough to keep this thing running. Did I ever... I think I completely forgot to make the blast... Yeah, the blast bricks. Ooh, actually I made 3 too many. That's fine. Not that I really need it, but, you know, just for fun, why not? Here, let me pull out the hammer. And I guess let's just set it up opposite. Sure, why not? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna want some laboratory blocks. The thing is, these bricks are actually safe for decoration. Railcraft, no, because the bricks would constantly check and see, hey, am I part of a multi-block and try and form and what have you. This thing, you gotta hit it with the hammer to have it transform, which is very good game design, because, you know, what if you wanted to build out of these cool-looking bricks? Alright, speaking of the hammer, where is that thing? There it is. It's the Yeta wrench. And if we really wanted to, we could, you know, cook things in here and make steel. That's about it, but I don't really want to, so we don't. Here, upgrade. Let's just upgrade it, you know, why not? Made a whole bunch of upgrade kits earlier. Might as well use them. There we go. That can now hold a whole ton of creosote, which is good. The reason I'm doing this is I'm just going to work my way towards the clutch. We don't quite have the input yet of the seeds I want, like the Minicio. Not Minicio, for goodness sakes, I cannot talk. The Infernium. We don't quite have the intake that I want, but that's fine because we could just make a whole bunch of it via these types of seeds, and these are dirt cheap to make. It's just seeds and Infernium. So the amount we have could get us kick-started, and we could get that all going. And it would cost a fair amount of power, but power is free, essentially. You know what, we're going to forget the current loadout, because I don't like it. This. Now remember it. Now it's in order. There we go. And then the red stuff can go over there, the purple stuff can go over there, and we'll make purple blocks. Ah, yes, very good. Speaking of which, I did just use this to make a bunch of glowstone blocks to make the floors, and we've already got a stack more, and I never locked it. I'm having difficulty, like, when I've unlocked a drawer, clearing it. Like, this should be... Oh, actually, this is still locked, isn't it? So here, let's unlock this for a second. And now pretend I want to put the glowstone in there. It won't let me. Like, once you lock it, it's just stuck locked. I think it's a bug. Yeah, I don't know. So, that is a thing. Figured I'd show that. Huzzah. Anyways, I'm not sure if it's the end of the episode or not. In fact, it doesn't feel like it. I think we got time for a little bit more, so I'm going to be right back. You know, it's occurred to me, whenever I do a cut and I come back in, I say, alrighty then, alrighty then, alrighty then. It gets old. We're not doing that for now, or at least this instant. Trying to do a couple things here, just to, you know, keep automation moving. One thing I had in mind was, hey, you know, let's get a crucible set up over here, because I hate constantly refilling the lava myself. So here's superheating element. I think I just baked a bunch of crucibles. I'm doing like 20 things at once right now. It's actually kind of funny. And you know what, actually, I wanted a stack of that obsidian for reasons. Because I don't have any pulverized obsidian, and I have stacks of it in a pulverizer, so, you know, 2, 2, 4. Yeah, let's just let that pulverize when it's ready. I think I threw it in my furnaces, right? Yeah. And so here. Just made a bunch of crucibles, because I know in the future I'm probably going to want a whole bunch of them, so there you go. Crucible. This is making some steel and slag for us, because I wanted steel and it was taken forever with the pulverized charcoal that you saw us making earlier. And let's go stick a cobble gen over here. Fluid duct. Item duct. Or conduit, I should say. Extract always active. Insert. No need to extract. Fluid should always extract, never insert. Fluid should always insert, never extract. Beautiful. So now this will start filling up with lava. It even has some molten cobalt for us, which is good. We got that from our system downstairs. Because we are going to make a cobalt pickaxe head. And we'll flip that off for fun. Let's go grab that ingot cast again. Very good. Stick this back in there. Grab the pickaxe head. Come over here. Grab that up for a second. I don't have enough obsidian anymore, do I? It never ends. Run over here. Let's turn this back on. Loop. Boop. There we go. Reinforcement modifiers. Just slowly upgrading my stuff as I get cobalt from opening the loot bags, so... That is a pickaxe head. I needed an axe head and a shovel head. I am dumb. Rip. Alright. And each one of those is going to cost 2, so... Oof. Oh, we'll let this melt down. This is already a cobalt pickaxe, so... Yay. I was thinking about the ME system, and I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to move it to over here. Because, like, as you can tell on the map, we've got tons of room to expand this way and that way, so we'll make, like, a big room over here. We want to change it up, because this is fun and all for the early game, but it feels kind of cramped. Like, I don't know which way to expand, because I'm cramping myself all over the place. So, yeah, I'm going to move that all around. And most of that is just going to be off work. Like, off-camera work, I can tell. So, I'm going to go do that off-camera. One thing I want to also do off-camera, but I'm going to talk about on-camera, I've crafted up some pulverizers. If we go over to those cobbleworks that we just made last episode, here they are. This thing's very inefficient, quite frankly, and it's not meant to be super efficient, but I'm going to stick like some pulverizers on the back over here and have some of it pulverize the cobble, then pulverize the sand and gravel and so on and so forth to just speed it up a little bit. Although it's not doing too badly. Like, not at all. It's meant to do this, so maybe I won't, maybe I will. I don't know. Anyways, that's a thing for me to figure out to do. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, also, before I forget, quests. Epic Bacon, and I picked this guy up from... Ooh, Draconic Cores. Yeah, I picked him up from the mob farm, just making stuff for me. Very helpful. I think today, once I'm done moving my storage stuff over, I'm gonna like get these all going. Maybe look at some of these, see how hard they are to get. I know this thing's gonna be a little annoying, but maybe we can get this stuff, that type of thing. Anyways, be right back. Alright then. Some time has passed. I've done a couple things off camera. Big thing was, I guess let me go show it off. Hollowed out this little area. This is going to be our Applied Energistics 2 room, so to speak. But you'll see, I have a plan for it. It's going to look good. But we're running low on some resources, so I figured let's go get some garden plotches going. And I actually prepared for today. I'm very happy about that. Nickel plate we have, resin we have. Does it have to be green stained glass? No, it looks like any glass will do. And then copper wire. So let's go get some copper. Oh, look at that. I crafted up a whole bunch of copper plates already. Yoink. Okay. Nickel. Oh, hey, look at that. Nickel. Glass. Glass I might be low on. Oops. And redstone. Alright, let me go check and see if my Cobbleworks has made me enough glass. It's so convenient to have one of these. Everyone should make one in their modded world if they're going to do these types of packs. Okay, so head over to the engineer's workbench. Vacuum tube is this and this and this and this. We made a whole bunch of vacuum tubes, and oh my, we actually made a ton of them. That's good. Might not need any more. Okay, back to clutches. These need glass, and treated planks and iron mechanical components, which is copper and iron plates. So here's some iron plates. Here's some copper ingots. Let's go make some iron mechanical components via copper, iron plate. 32 of those. Very good. Okay. So now, clutch. And I kind of wish I hadn't used up all my glass yet, because we have that. What is this? Fused floors? Quartz? Yeah. Quite clear glass. Let me go see if this has made me any more. 1. Oof. Alright, well hold up. How about the sand? Oh yeah, that's right. We just spent all the sand. Grr. Is this still running? It is, which means it's probably not going to have any... Grr. Well, I got everything but the glass set up, which is frustrating. Glass. Sand. Nope. Yeah, I think I just got to upgrade the Cobbleworks, make it a little bit better, but hey, we got everything else together. I'm going to go get some of the cabling and what have you together, and we'll get started with, like, teaching it auto-crafting and stuff. My ME system. Be right back. Okay, it is time. Time to unveil my master plan. So, this is going to be our storage cube, for want of a better term for it. This is going to be where we do the ME system. Most people don't even bother getting this far, really, with Applied Energistics, but controllers are actually part of multi-block structures. You can combine them together, and they make big multi-blocks, and they can be pretty darn big. Each controller can support up to 32 channels per side, with unlimited number of channels. So, like, if you just have the one controller, yeah? That's 32 times 6. That's not bad, you know? That's 128 times 3. I'm not doing that math on camera. I'm terrible. My bad, not 128. That's 64 times 3. 128 plus 64. Whatever, you get the point. That's about 200 channels, give or take, for just one controller. That's not terrible. And, you know, like in Skyblock, you can just produce the sand and glass and everything you need for free, so that's not hard to get. But when you get to the end game, 200 channels really isn't enough, even if you do stuff with the point-to-point things, which I have no clue how those work yet. So, a better way is needed. So, multi-block controller structure allows for multiple channels. Thing is, if you try to place your cables just in a row, well, they're going to connect to each other and get the channels all mixed up. Buzz. Oh, hey, okay. Vein mine works, does not respect coloring. It counts all as the same thing. So, introducing colored cables. These channels will stay separate of one another, as long as, you know, I'm smart about it, which is good, which I plan to be. So, onto the cube itself, it's going to be just a 5x5 by 5-ish looking cube thing. It's going to be our storage network, like as many controllers as we should need, and we could make it like 9x9x9 if we felt the need to. We could upgrade it. And cubes are typically the way people go. Some people just do like a straight line. I've done like, the most I've ever done before was 7 controllers in total. but normally when I get to that point in a pack, I just disable channels. But I'm gonna play legit with this. First time playing through fully legit with Applied Energistics. So yeah, should be fun. So yeah, the cables themselves are pretty straightforward. They support items that consume channels, 8 for the small cables, 32 for the big cables, which really you want to not connect directly to the big cables with the things. You want to connect your small cables to the big cables like I don't know, like a network design. I have no clue how to describe it. So yeah, this is how we're going to do it. And yeah, on this side of the room will be our auto crafters. On this side of the room will be our auto machines. This is how we're going to automate furnaces and pulverizers and everything. And we might extend it back a little bit. It does sort of cramp into this space, but that's fine. That actually gives us access to some good power storage. And over here will be our drives and our storage system, because we're going to have more than just drives for the storage system. We're going to start off with just drives, though, because drives hold just per block more items than if we did drawers with storage buses on them. Because, like, a drive can hold, 10 cells of 124 different bytes, and yeah, it's annoying and you can defragment it, but you can also upgrade it and get decent thing. I think if we just get a bunch of 4 and 16K drives and prioritize them properly, we should be fine. Yes, that was a lot of talking on my end. I have trouble taking breaths when I do my speeches. So there we go. It will sit over here. It should be interesting, should be fun. I don't know. If it's not, we'll see. I can change things up always. It's Minecraft. It's a game where you build your own thing. So I'm gonna go get to work on getting some auto crafters set up and like getting this thing hooked up to everything it needs to be. Be right back. Oh yeah, quest complete. Let me go open up my book. Let's see what we got. Hoppers, yay. Well, while we're on camera here, I know the episode's probably running a little bit late, but let's look at the item dislocator from Draconic Evolution. Alright. We need Draconium. Do we have any? We have some of those cores. I wonder if there's an uncrafting table we could use to get the cores out. Otherwise, let's check here. Maybe we got some. Doesn't look like it, surprisingly. Some ender pearls, some stuff, but that's fine. We have plenty of those. Those are just purple slime boots. Yeah, no Draconium. I'm surprised. Oh, guess the drop chances are different on this pack than I was expecting. Or we just haven't been getting a lot of good stuff. At least it's automated. Alright, so if I wanted that, I'd have to go sieve up some endstone, which is actually just glowstone, isn't it, right? Yeah, so we have that glowstone seed. Let's go pop that in here. What is this? Oh, I see. This is like self-feeding, isn't it? Okay, let's get this out of there. I made a priority -1 over here so that we could, like, put skystone dust in this chest and it would make skystone blocks for us, which is what we use to make all the controllers. Alright, there we go, though. So yeah, no item dislocated for this. Let's just look at the item magnet. My bad, the magnet. What's it, a Fluxo magnet? Yeah. Super cheap, this one. Can probably upgrade it. Copper nugget, huh? That's easy enough to get. Can we make the Electrum version? Should be able to. What about this one? Nope. Alright, Fluxo magnet. No RF. Use while sneaking to configure, so you can configure what it attracts and what it does not. What else? Radius of 6. Okay, so didn't we have a flux capacitor on us? We should. Alright, we don't have a flux capacitor. Flux capacitor. Yeah, let's just make one of these things. Simple. Easy. Straightforward enough. I guess we'll go charge this thing and the other thing. We have the this thing with the augment at once. 9 million, this holds 50. Yeah, we'll be fine. Right, I guess I'll get back to the grind with setting that up. Be right back. By the way, here's a small tip for you people. So pretend you wanted your molecular assembler, but then you're like, oh, I need quartz glass, oh, I need to do this, and you don't want to forget that you're working on the molecular assembler, and you have JEI. Just look at the thing you want. Here, molec. Click on it. A is the default key. That puts it on the bookmark menu over here. I think that's a more recent addition, but it's still very good to have that type of thing going. So yeah, that's my tip of the day. Enjoy. A, to bookmark stuff so that you can keep track of it, because if you're like me, you're going to run around and do 20 different things, and oh, now I got to go grab the circuits out of here and the logic press out of there. And I wonder if we have enough essence for that crafting seed yet, which, you know, we definitely should have. Yeah, we're going to go make ourselves a silicon seed, because I'm getting sick and tired of crafting it manually, and it should be pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, look at that. Plenty of essence. Be right back. Okay, I'm taking a break from the ME stuff for a second. Let's go, yeah, let's go do this. I'm making some of the different seeds that we're going to want later. So, you know what, that's plenty enough of the cactus stuff. The sugarcane stuff, I don't know how we're going to do, because I think this needs water, doesn't it? So, let's just pop out that glowstone for a second. Why don't I have a bucket of water on me at all times is beyond me. But let's go get one. Bucket. Nope. Water. Bucket of water. There we go. And I wonder, can we bone meal this? Yes, we can. Thank you, Pam's, I believe, is allowing me to do this. Very cool, Pam's. Grab that, pop that back there. So that should be all of that stuff. Then we just need our wheat seeds, or our wheat, which I believe we already have a bunch of, but just in case. 1, 2, 3. Almost had enough. Here, bone. I suppose I could pulverize this into more bone meal, couldn't I? And double it, but I'll just craft it instantly because it's not like we have a shortage of bones. Okay, that's enough of those. And then we needed the pumpkin seeds. This might take a minute, actually, so... Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, because I can't force that to grow faster. Maybe I could use the, well, maybe I could use the watering can on it, but if not, it should grow into some pumpkins soon. And that would be good for me. Well, while I wait for that, why don't I see if we have enough glass yet to do the thing that I wanted to do earlier? Because I know we had some glass, but... Yeah, I added some pulverizers back here. Just these 2, 3 actually will make gravel, and this will turn gravel into sand. So it's processing faster, even though really... Oh, hey, look at that. Already converting. Really what I should do... Excuse me. No. Glass. We got some glass. Really, I should upgrade that stuff to, like, higher tier, but I don't have the power for that just yet. Nature. So this has been the whole reason we've been doing this, by the way. It's just this thing, which we need 2 more pumpkins for. And we're going to try water canning this. There we go. All good. All good. Huzzah. There should be a way to untill dirt. Maybe right-click it with a shovel. And then, well, I mean, you need to right-click grass to make it path, don't you? So, there you go. Yeah. Nature cluster. Huzzah. Seed. And that's a tier 1 seed, so... Grr. Base crafting. Tier 1. Tier 1 seed. Very good, alright. Let me go look at the seed catalog over here, see what else low-tier stuff we're going to want to have, just so that we have a thing of it. And be right back. Alright, let me show this thing off. Here, we're actually going to need a pattern terminal. This thingy over here. Which is just one of these, and an engineering processor, which is just one of these. Which needs one of those logic cores. Grr. And I think I already know what else we're going to be missing. Didn't I make a whole bunch of those just a minute ago? Oh, yeah, that's right, I dumped my inventory into that chest. I'm at that fun stage where I want to move out over to here, but like there's 20 different things I want to do first, and I just saw a thing that I'm really gonna like. For my quest for infinite glass, I realized that you could make fire seeds and earth seeds and make that into sand. So, yes, that is what I meant to do. I am a smart person. Diamond seeds are going to be fun when we get to that point. Logic, engineering. There we go. It's already done one. That's good. Oh god, we need those speed cards already. We have a silicon press thingy, or do I need to turn one of those over? Actually, I should just do that right away. You know what, I'm gonna cut here, because I'm not ready at all. Be right back. Alright, got the pattern terminal all set up. This thing is fun. Let's look at patterns. So we have encoded patterns and blank patterns. It's just, it's not too bad. So, the first thing everyone teaches their system how to do is how to make patterns. So, you take your pattern, you encode it over there. Now we can interface with it over this. The interface will allow us to work with this molecular assembler, which can make stuff. I think this is a storage cell? I'm not sure. So now if we go over here and we look at pattern, it tells us how many we can craft. Let's craft 10 of them. Oh, we're missing stuff. We need quartz glass, so... let's just craft 5. Missing 7. What the hell? Alright, can we craft 1? Thank you. No crafting CPU. Oh, yeah, that's right. This isn't like refined storage. You need crafting CPUs. You need a crafting unit, which is one of these things. And then you need some type of storage for said crafting unit. I wonder if this is sufficient. Yeah. So the computer needs to have RAM, essentially, to memorize all the steps that it needs, so it needs crafting storage to do that, and there's some steps to that. So to make a simple pattern is simple. You just make a 1K crafting storage, but, you know, others might be harder to do. We really want to have that selected, otherwise it won't use substitutions for or dictionary. It will be exactly those things, which is annoying. So yeah, that's how a molecular assembler works. We actually have, like... how many of those? 16, which we're going to be setting up against that wall pretty soon. I just wanted to get the basics out of the way because I want to get some of the basic seeds and what have you crafted already. So yeah, I'm going to go get those seeds going. Be right back. That's cool, you can actually see it being crafted. Oh, it's done. Rip. Alright, just getting some of these going. Let's see. Crafting seed. We're going for a tier 2 crafting seed. So this is cool. I didn't know it could do it. I thought you had to add the ingredients. Maybe they changed it. Yeah. There's also a way to interface with the interfaces. So, yeah, interface terminal. We'll make one of those when it's time. But now if I want a crafting seed tier 2, I can just do this. Next. And we're missing the essence for it because of course we are. So let's just go slam this in here. Crafting. The next step is going to be like teaching the system, hey, did you know, system, that you can uncraft the essences into the lower forms, and then whenever something's not in use, have it export over to that crafter that we've got over down there. 7 channels already, wow. And from there, we can tell the system to just export all types of essence back over to there so that it's stored, like we did with the stuff last session. Alright, let's look at lava essence. Or lava seed. Fire seed, my bad. Fire seed. So yeah, just been going down the list. We need 4 buckets, huh? Oh boy, where are we ever going to get those? Actually, why are we doing it like this? This is stupid. Do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire seed. Craft it like that. Boom. There we go. Let's get another tier 2, because I'm pretty sure the earth seed. Earth seed. No? Dirt seed. What does that give us? That gives us that dirt essence. Okay, yeah, we do want dirt essence. So, that's just a, oh boy. Here, teach the system about that. Stick that in there. Okay. Tier 1. Craft. Next. Start. sense. Craft, just 12 of that next start. Dirt. Seed. Okay, good. So now that we have those dirt and fire seeds, we could actually start mass producing glass. But I think we have enough now to get the clutches for them that we need. That was dust. We want sand, but that's fine. We can also grab the dust. No reason not to store it, I guess. So finally, let's look at those clutches, because I think that's going to be how we produce the stuff that our system doesn't make for us. 9 more right there. What is the power drain on these is the real question, because that might be a balancing act they've got, but I can't tell. So yeah, then we should really make a room for this, but specifically for this, I'll set up a thing somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe I will make a room for it. Anyways, I feel this episode's kind of dragged on for a bit, so I'm going to call it here. Sorry if it's a little short or a little long. I don't know how long I've been recording. We're going to work on the ME system, I swear, guys. I keep getting sidetracked, but we are getting closer to it. This is me getting the glass necessary for the 1,000,000 pieces of glass we're going to need for the system. This is me dealing with that. I'll see you guys again in the next one. Until then, see you next time.